Hi guys, and today's time to pick the team to play Fleetwood on Tuesday, so let's get started. In goal lay Burrs. The reason why is because Burrs was solid against Burton, made one good save and kept the other clean sheet, so yeah. Then right centre back Conor McLaughlin. The reason why McLaughlin is probably one of our most unsung heroes this season, with nobody really rating him to being consistent, never put a foot wrong, and yes, a lot better. I do think he's better centre back than right back. So yeah, then middle centre back Deon Sanderson, obviously Willis, Wright, Jamadsley, Flanagan, and Oliver Younger are all injured. Sanderson really stepped up against Burton Albion, putting his body on the line, blocking everything what he needs. And he's getting his head to it as well. He is so composed and calm on the ball where League One defenders might not. He is, and I think he's above this level, and he's probably should be in the championship, and he's got a big future. So yeah, left centre back Luke 9. The reason why he is Mr. Versatile. It must be so good for a manager knowing you've got someone like Luke 9 who'll play it anywhere and give you, for me, at least a 7 out of 10 performance. So yes, and it'll be a massive, massive loss if we don't tie him down to a new contract. So yeah, right wing back Lyndon Gooch. Lyndon Gooch was absolutely fantastic against Burton Albion. Scored a great goal. He had their left back in his pocket all game, and that's what I want to say from Lyndon Gooch. He is a quality player at this level. He needs consistency, and I think now you've got to give him it like in this form here. So yeah, then the first centre midfielder Max Power. He was another one who was absolutely fantastic against Burton Albion. Bossed the midfield and picking passes out. It was him that was pretty much playing to Goats to set Goats away. And I'll be honest, I remember seeing up until the Doncaster Burton game, I said his best position was at right back. Right now, I don't know where his best position is because he's playing so well in both. I think I can prefer him in midfield now, but that's what I want to say for Max Power as well. I'm not his biggest fan, and as well, I think we're finally getting the player we thought we were getting with Max Power. So yeah. Then next to him, Grant Ledbetter. What a way Grant Ledbetter had last week. Scored the deciding penalty was sent his boyhood club to Wembley, and scored a brilliant goal against Burton. I do think he was probably one of our weaker players did actually get us into some stupid positions by passing across and stuff. But Ledbetter still had a good game. He weren't bad or anything. Players were just better than him. So yeah. Left wing back Jay Vokins. If Callum Faston's fit, I wouldn't be so surprised if he came back in. But Vokins was a lot better against Burton. Got into some good positions going forward and to be fair, he was alright defensively. Hopefully for the lad, because I imagine his confidence would have been a bit wrecked after the two games. That hopefully he can build his confidence. He has to build on from now to the end of the season. So yeah. Right wing Ian O'Brien. The reason why O'Brien was great again, hassling defenders. He is kind of Ray John's getting the best out of him, just running he's not getting the credit he deserves. I can understand why people want Jordan Jones to come in because Jordan Jones was brilliant, and if I was on a team, probably would be the player to drop out. But O'Brien did everything. He does all the work that perhaps people not recognising, hassling defenders, running, and giving Charlie White the easy job of putting the ball in the net. So yeah. Left wing is McGee. The reason why McGee was absolutely classic again. Burton Albion, he was just messing with them and picked a couple of passes out, got an assist for the Ledbetter goal. And when McGee's in this sort of mood, it's unfair if you get what I mean. He is just the best player in this division on his day, and it's not even a contest. So yeah. Then striker Charlie White. What can I say about Charlie White? 18 league goals this season. Charlie White's been absolutely fantastic and prolific. I mean, he had a quiet game, but he scored. He probably should have scored before that as well. His hold-up play was fantastic, and I think that Leigh Johnson getting the best out of Charlie White, and I hope it continues. So yeah, then on the bench I would have Remy Matthews, Josh Scowen, Carl Winchester, Dan Neil, Chris Maguire, John Jones, who unlucky to make the starting 11, and Jack Diamond. So, obviously, Fleetwood's our bogey team, but we beat Burton, who's our bogey team. But I do believe that we'll get our third straight league win for the first time this season. I'll go for Sunderland 2, Fleetwood 1, and I'll see Charlie Wag get both. So yes, that's the end of the video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, view, comment, and say yeah.